Whoa. Well, welcome to Centennial Center. Sorry for the late start here. Georgia College Bobcats take point one in a matchup against the Lander University Bearcats. Thank you for tuning in the broadcast today. Please let us know if you cannot hear us anytime, and we'll try our best to get that up and rolling. Sorry, everyone. It seems like we might be having some technical difficulties getting started here. Seems like the screen game's working for some, not some others. So we are working to get that up and rolling. If you're just tuning in, Georgia College Bobcats taking on Lander University Bearcats. Bobcats have a 6-4 lead here early on in set one as Jordan Mullen reaches back to serve for GC. Good dig by Mullering. Back row attack by Bokniak, and that is a kill for Bokniak on the back row, giving them a 3-point lead. Lander University sits at second. They're tied right now in the conference as they have a 7-3 record in the conference. Your Bobcats are 1-9 currently and looking to get a good win tonight. Serve is out by Kyra Ross for the Bearcats, doubling the Bobcat lead. Good dig by the Bearcats, slide by number 5, Riley Kinsler, and that goes down for her. Corey Nichols in to serve for the Bearcats as they trail by 3, 8-5. Corey is a freshman from Clinton, South Carolina. Seems like we might have a score issue here they're trying to figure out. Since we got started a little late, your Georgia College Bobcats are led by head coach Gretchen Krumdick. This is her 7th season as a head coach for GC, and assisted by Kylie Bishop, as this is her 2nd year here at Georgia College. Lander University is led by head coach Ashley White in her 8th season at Lander University, and assisted by Ashley Beach. Bobcats are looking for a victory tonight. They have gone on about a 2 to 3 week journey without a win, so they are looking to take definitely this set one and put up a good fight against Lander tonight, as senior day is tomorrow, and hope to have our stands nice and full. Not quite sure what's going on here. Don't know if it's either score or maybe there was some subbing issues. Oh, it looks like everything's all right as Corey Nichols is back to serve for the Lander. Pass by Bokniak. Good attack by Bogner and saved by Bearcats. And 2 cross of a shot by Maddie Reed. Georgia College gets the ball back. And Morgan Overly is in to serve. Morgan Overly is a sophomore from St. Simon's Island. She has been great on the back row for us all season. Good serve by Overly, passed by Bearcats. Slide, but it seems like there was a double call on Lander. Serve by Overly, passed by Bearcats. Hard attack there by number 16, Maddie Reed for the Bearcats. It was a great job on her side to see that corner shot open and turn her body good enough to let it go down. Number 3, Boo Luther back to serve. Pass by Mollering. Attack by Stewart and blocked by the Bearcats. They were perfectly set up there. Number 5 and number 13. Riley Kinsler and Madeline Reed on the block. Served by Boo Luther. Emily Long almost with a save there as Lander has now brought set 1 to just 2-point deficit. Good pass by Mollering. Attack by Bogner. Back row attack by Bokniak, and that goes down. Another kill from Libby on the back row. And Georgia College 11-8 lead as Nicole Cohen comes in the game. Nicole is a senior from Atlanta, Georgia. She has been a Bobcat for 4 years now and will be recognized at senior day tomorrow. Good pickup by Cohen. Little miscommunication on the back row. Free ball over to Lander. And the roll shot by Boo Luther falls short on the Bobcat side. Number 8, Maya Walker into front row for Lander. And Riley Kinsler back to serve. Pass by Cohen. Setting Bogner. And Lander blocks it back on Georgia College side. It's served by Kinsler, and that is an ace as they have tied it up here first set, 11-11. Good high pass from Overly, setting Libby, and that is a double on Emily Long. Georgia College has got to stop this right now. They've gone on about a 4 to 5 point run. Great serves by number 5 Kinsler, senior from Belleville, Texas. Pass by Overly. Tip by Bokniak. Nice recovery by the Bearcats. And free ball over to Georgia College. Slide by Bogner, and that is in. Great cross shot by junior Emma Bogner. She goes back to serve, and Sarah Manguns into the game in the front row middle. Good serve to get Bearcats out of system, and back row attack goes out. I believe that was Boo Luther, hit it a little too cross shot. Served by Emma Bogner. And blocked by Sarah Mangan. As Kyra Ross hit it right into the block there. Georgia College leads 14-12. As we hit about the middle point here, set one. Sorry for another pause in the game here as working on some sound. Emma Bogner still back to serve for Georgia College. And what a cross shot by number 10, Kyra Ross. Went straight over Georgia College block. That was a great attack by the outside. Madeline Reed back to serve for the Bearcats as they trail by 1. And that is another ace for Lander. I believe that's either their second or their third ace this set. Lander's a great serving team. Georgia College has got to have some good first passes. Out of system pass and another double on Emily Long. Giving Lander another lead in the game, 15-14. It's been quite back and forth. Some teams a little bit on a run, then another run. Good back row attack by Overly. Right side attack by Hannah Ritz. Good recovery by Overly. Free ball sent to the Bearcats. Nice up by Mollering. Full shot by Bokniak. Kyra Ross with the roll shot deep. What an attack by Libby Bokniak to end quite a long rally. That was some great back and forth volleyball there. And a great put down by junior Libby Bokniak, who just recently hit her 1,000th dig here at GC. She's about one of 4 players to do that. Deep roll shot. Right side attack by Hannah Ritz, and that is Georgia College. Error on the block. I missed that part. Kyra Ross back to serve for the Bearcats. They lead 16-15. And serve short. I have Sarah Stewart, a transfer from Mercer University, coming in as a sophomore outside, who has had quite a season as her first season here at GC. Libby Bokniak back to serve. And that is a double on Lander. She was setting up Maya Walker on the right side. What an attack there in the middle by Maya Walker. Just perfect timing and execution there. Number 6, Hannah McManus is back to serve, a senior from Boiling Springs, South Carolina. Out assistant pass by Bokniak, setting up Stewart, tip by Stewart. Nice pickup by Lander. Right side attack by Ritz. Georgia College save, and Emily Crowell with a roll shot to cross court. And that goes out. Served by McManus. Georgia College little out system. Nice attack by Stewart and recovery by Bearcats. Up by Long. Roll shot by Crowell, and that falls down for her again. I believe that's her second point off that roll shot. Very smart play by the senior. Another one of our 2 seniors who will be celebrated and recognized tomorrow during senior day. Emily Crowell transferred in her sophomore year at GC and has played a wonderful 3 seasons here for us. Both her and Nicole will be very missed. Jordan Mullering back to serve. Addison pass by the Bearcats. Roll shot by Reed. Recovery by Bobcats. Ritz with a hard cross shot. A great attack by the lefty, Hannah Ritz, a junior from Sarasota, Florida. Number 17, Corey Nichols back in to serve for the Bearcats as they lead 19-18. And the Bearcats were in the net on that one and giving Georgia College back the ball and the point. Morgan Overly is in to serve on the back row, and Crowell subs out. We are tied, 19-19. Served by Mullering. Pass by Bearcats. And Georgia College with a block of this game. Emma Bogner and Emily Long connected there on the right side for GC, and Lander University takes it their first time out and first time out of this set. And we'll be back here in about 60 seconds. And we are back here after Lander timeout. Georgia College leads 20-19 in set 1. Morgan Overly is still back to serve for Georgia College. Served by Overly. Slide by Kinsler. Back row attack by Overly. McManus with great ups here. And it falls for Lander. What a roll shot by number 16, Maddie Reed.
Now starting number 3, Boone Luther.
Well, everyone, we're trying to get our video set up here to get our athletic director, Wendell Staten, on the broadcast.
Oh, nice right there. Good point to come in on, Caroline.
Yeah. Well, I can hear you well. Can you hear me through this?
All
Okay.
good.
It wasn't working earlier, so I wasn't sure.
I was in the office watching, finishing up some stuff, and shocker, we're in a close game.
Yeah, right? Back and forth, back and forth. It's anyone's set here.
Yeah, it was 9-5, and then it's just been basically back and forth the entire time.
Block off of Emma Bogner's head, actually.
That's a good quick set there, and waited for Nicole to get out of the way. She literally ducked down to get out of there, but good.
Yeah, that was good communication there. Great hands to be in. Good serve by Cohen. And good pickup by Bokniak to see that setter dump there. As Lander now takes their second time out here in just these last 4 points or so. All right, Wendell, we've been in this spot. What's key for us here? 23-21.
Well, obviously, winning the first set, it'd rather be up 1-0 than down 2-0. You know, the last time we played at Lander, we were up 2-0 and lost the next 3.
Yep.
And so I just think that I would say the story of our year has been just consistency from set to set, you know. So I think that's the key. But obviously we're playing for our tournament lives at this point.
We are, yep.
And so I'm glad that we're out, started here early, up 2. We're in a perfect position for us to win out here, just win these next 2 points.
Yep, I mean, we have Lander today, USC Aiken tomorrow, 2 incredible components. Both incredible teams to play against. They always just bring so much fire, and I think that's great for our team too. I mean, we play better, I feel like, when we do play better teams. But this one's key for Georgia College.
Yeah, and like I say, just consistency, and like you just said, playing better teams. Your good teams play good all the time,
yep.
You know, because it's about us. And oh man,
quite a battle at the net there. Falls for Lander.
Carolina, I thought we had that one that kind of was about perfect, and then
just have to press a little harder on the block.
Again, key coming out of a timeout. Lander won that point. That's what you always want to do.
Good pass by Overly. Quick set to Bogner. Good recovery by the Bobcats, giving them free ball. I mean, what an attack there by Kyra Ross on the outside.
That was a good recovery by us there. And as I came down during that first timeout, because I think the score was about 21 all or something like that, I said, well, all 4 timeouts can get used here in the 20s. Yeah, that's what always happens.
Yes. This one always gets me nervous, 23-23.
But we started out up, and then they had a really good run there. I don't know how many they scored in a row. Probably seemed like 6 or 7.
Probably so, around there, yeah.
And so we got to come out of this timeout here. Now the momentum has shifted back to Lander.
Yep.
Talk about momentum from a player standpoint. When you're out there.
I mean, you know, volleyball is a game. It's a game of runs. It's either you're going back and forth, small runs, or you're going large runs. And, you know, when you can keep that energy just up on your side, it's easy to get down. I mean, it really is. It's easy to get down. When you're losing those 5 points, you just want any point. You're just like, all right, we just keep it on their side. Just get the point. So, yeah, right now they got to get this one. They got to get this one. Now, they know how to fight in these extra points. We've been there multiple times this season, and they know how to. So, see Riley Kinsler still back to serve for the Bearcats. As she gets an ace.
I believe that's about the 4th ace, I think.
That is, I believe you're right. It's about the 4th ace now. Gretchen calls another timeout after Lander ace.
So let's talk about that. When you have, obviously, the server's good at this point, right?
Yep.
So I haven't watched all the other aces, but talk about how that happens. Because it would seem to be, hey, you shouldn't have a lot of aces, right? You know, defensively, but let's talk about that.
Defensively, yes, but I mean, when someone's got a good float serve on you, I mean, that it drops quicker. It moves right and left quickly. It can be hard to judge, but also then you sometimes get in your own head. We have great passers. We have a great back line. So it's just focusing in on that ball and telling yourself, I'm going to have a good pass. That's a big part of it, too.
You are right. Having been out here with the team on occasion, the ball coming at you like a knuckleball is really difficult to see. So it is. But and you are right. We are a very good passing team. I think we've done a really good job. I would say that's probably been our strength this year.
I would say this is probably one of our best back rows too.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Mullering, you got Cohen out there who's been there for 4 years, 3 years, and you've got.
All right, what happened here?
Wow.
Okay, served it too fast.
Well, I will say she served before the whistle there, so that's kind of. Oh, they're telling them to move back. I was going to say that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, that should be automatically our point, but they're just good pass by Mullering. Outside attack by Bokniak, pick up by Bearcats. Another attack by Ross, pick up by Mullering. Nice shot by Bokniak. Up by Mullering. Back row attack by Overly. Roll shot by Ross, up by Cohen. Still alive by Georgia College. And they get the point! 24-24.
Oh, my. Wow.
Yeah, they're debating 4 touches, but I promise you on that one, we're front row. That was definitely just 3 touches.
It felt like it was 25 touches. My goodness. What a point.
That's why you never give up on the ball. Good.
Play to the whistle, as you always say.
Yep. Good up by Cohen. And free ball by Cohen. And that is out. Line shot by Maya Walker falls a little out.
We've got a great crowd in the corner. One of the fraternities and sororities is having a formal, and the bus hasn't left yet, and they're all watching. I like it.
I was wondering what was going on over there.
Set point.
And Bobcat block error there.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the numbers, but number 10's good.
Number 10 is very good. Kyra Ross is an outside senior from Jacksonville, Florida. Same with Maya Walker. I mean, she's a freshman, but they can hit over our blocks.
I got a keen sense of the obvious. Okay, she's pretty good. You can look out there and tell, man.
Yeah.
And so is Libby Bokniak.
And a kill for Libby Bokniak, giving Georgia College a 26-25 lead in set 1. What a fun battle this has been.
Really great environment right here. Just fantastic. All right, match point, or set point for the Bobcats.
Yep, Emily Long back to serve for the Bobcats. Good short serve. It's attacked by Ross, getting Georgia College a little out of system. Outside attack by Bokniak. And Georgia College takes set 1 after a tight set by Lander. What a crazy first set there.
Yeah, that set there got a little away from her, and it actually hit the antenna there. And but my goodness, that was exciting. I believe it was 27-25, wasn't it, Carolina?
It was. That was a.
And we'll look forward. I want to see these numbers because that was a absolute. And every time we play Lander, it's always close. I mean, we always have great matches against Lander. I said, have anybody ever asked you that?
Well, it's because you change sides.
Right.
People could always have
There's the answer. Because
I will be honest with you. I mean, it's kind of weird. It can get in your head on which side you are. Some people hit better on a certain side. It's kind of funny, but like for right side, when Emily Crowell's on the other side, she's got the bench behind her. She's got more fans over there, and then when she's on this side, she has us over here. It's a weird.
I've not thought about that. You're exactly right.
Yeah, each gym has a different setup.
Yeah. Well, in your position, because I believe you were right side.
I
correct?
was.
At this court, on our court, what side did you prefer to hit from?
I think I liked it more when I had my bench's side.
Okay, gotcha.
which might not always be that might kind of not be typical, but we always had such a good group of friends that would come too and be right behind the bench so I could hear them the whole time. So I loved being on that side. Hey, good 4-1 lead. Well, 3-point lead, but
yeah.
And we've talked about this a lot, but these first 5 points are really key for our team.
Absolutely agree on that.
It gives them a little deep breath. Nice attack by Crowell. And a kill by Maddie Reed.
Yeah, when Crow's on, we're a different team. She just had such a weapon. I believe you said she had 4 kills in the first set. Is that correct?
She did, and she got them off of really good plays. I mean, she strategically roll shot it pretty short, and I'm glad to see they picked up on it now here in the second set, so I'm glad she's starting to swing away more. What a line shot by Hannah Ritz.
That was. Well, a line shot, you don't see that often, and that was right down the line. My goodness. Nice.
She is also a left-hand hitter, so it's kind of harder to hit those line shots. Nice attack by Emily Crow on the right side. No doubt.
Gretchen and I talked about this the other day. The tips, and you and I were talking. Man, the more you hit that thing, it just changes things. I'd much rather see us hit it hard, and as opposed to trying to tip it, if you will.
No, I agree. I was always kind of like that too. Now there's a time and place for it, and it's it's communication from your teammates too when that happens. But yeah, when we swing away, we got some pretty hard hitters.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And I love it when they swing away.
Got Corey Nichols back to serve for the Bearcats. Good pass by Bokniak. What a block by the Bearcats. Block on Sarah Stewart on the outside.
That was a good block.
Yeah, I think the Bearcats did their homework. They've set up their block pretty well on Stewart tonight. She's just got to listen more, I guess, to the team and start switching up her hits.
2 there, a little double hit. I've seen several of those on both sides tonight. You obviously have to adjust to the calls during that, but
yep.
Both sides have been hit with that a couple of times.
Mm-hmm. Another block on the outside for the Bearcats, giving them a 2-point lead here early on in set 2.
Yeah, that's a 6-1 run because we were up 4-1. So early run here by us, matched by an even better run by Lander.
Mm-hmm. Roll shot by Overly. What an attack there too by Riley Kinsler. So is a senior from Belleville, Texas. Lander's a pretty experienced team. They have a lot of juniors and seniors.
They are. I got a chance to talk to Ashley, the head coach there. Been there
8 seasons.
I was gonna say Ashley's, I said, Ashley, how's that baby? I said, because I think it was last year. She was, baby's about a year old. She literally, I think was due any time when we played here. In fact, I could be wrong, but I believe she had the baby either during the conference tournament or NCAA tournament.
Wow.
But I believe that was the case. Maybe the NCAA tournament. But congratulations to her and her husband, and big shout out to all of Bearcat Country and AD Brian Reese, good friend, and Rickson Lane over there as well. Rickson does a great job, and I got to sit by him at the basketball regionals last year. So anyway, we're welcome to everybody from Greenwood to Millersville and everybody in between, and our listeners who are obviously from Texas to
Texas, Colorado, Alabama, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina.
Yeah, everywhere.
There's actually only one player that's originally from Georgia, Nell Copeland from Peachtree City, Georgia.
Okay.
The rest are out of state.
Yeah,
I was going to say.
we hit the net. Yeah, that net started bouncing. I was like, well, somebody hit it.
Oh, I apologize. Landers in South Carolina.
Yes, that's correct.
So no wonder so many of them from South Carolina.
All right, 9-5, so that is a 8-1 run. We have got to stop this, Caroline.
Got to.
You know, usually after about a 4-point deficit, it's really tough to come back from. That's 9-1.
This is kind of when a change needs to be made. You know, even if it's just pulling back a player to pass that doesn't typically pass, it's just something that needs to switch up.
This has been our struggle, and it seems to snowball. You know, this is sort of a good depiction of kind of the way the season has been. And, you know, Gretchen can call a timeout, but there's not a lot you can do right now. Timeout doesn't help anything. The 6 people out in the middle of the floor got to figure this thing out.
Yep. Starts with a good pass. That's all we need right here. There's a good attack by Stewart. What a pickup by McManus. And Bobcats get the ball, get the point. Senior Nicole Cohen into sub. Probably get us some serves going.
That stops a 7-0 run by Lander there. So see if we can't chip into this lead about 3 points at a time here.
Pass by McManus. And that roll shot falls short. Georgia College point. I'm always super confident when Nicole Cohen's back there to serve. Very consistent server. Great defensive specialist for GC2. And that goes out on Maddie Reed. And they call a touch.
Oh, I wasn't watching. I thought it went out. So, I mean, it did go out.
It did go out, but I guess he's right there. He saw it, but I kind of missed that one.
I want to talk about Nicole. Nicole's had a really good career.
She has.
And she's gotten better every year and more consistent every year.
Well, she came in as an outside, too. Wow, what a recovery by McManus.
Great hustle by McManus, absolutely.
Good up by Overly.
Excellent.
Good step in by Mollering. Roll shot by Bokniak. By Kinsler, tip. Nice attack by Morgan Overly.
Really nice.
And dig by Cohen.
Job by Nicole. What a point. Oh! Great point. Great effort. Great effort.
Wow. Man, I love to see those rallies, but then when they win it on just, I mean, it's such a smart play, and it's, it hurts you, though. That threw me off.
We got to break the,
Attacked by Kyra Ross.
Yeah,
this 7 now.
This set not looking too good for us. That's a 13-2 run since we were up 4-1. Excuse me, 13-3. I apologize.
It's hard to tip there on the front row. They got a good front row too. Overly sells it out as Gretchen's going to call a timeout here in set 2 as Lander is up 15-7 after Georgia College takes set 1. We will be right back. Well, after a Georgia College timeout, the Bobcats trail 7-15 in set 2 as number 3 Boo Luther is back to serve for the Bearcats.
All right, let's see here.
Pass by Cohen. Attack by Bokniak. And another kill for the Bearcats in the middle.
What's Lander's record coming into this? What do you got there?
I'm not sure how many they've won in a row. They are 7-3. Let's see recent scores.
18-8 overall.
They defeated UNC Pembroke last Friday. They defeated Lander. I'm sorry, they defeated Francis Marion 3-1. Nice kill by Bokniak.
I look at this, and you tell me, Caroline, it's sort of like a tennis score. When you're down 5-1 in the set 2, you're probably just saying, okay, I'm going to lose this set and go to set 3 here. Tell me, give me your thoughts on this now. Where are you at as a player at 16-8?
Yeah, you said it. You said it right. It's a hard one. You try to inch back as much as you can. I feel as if when I was younger, it was kind of like, all right, we're going to lose this set. But when you know you can come back and you can fight, it's mental. It's togetherness as a team, mentally as well.
Well, I think most sports are.
Kill for Bokniak again.
The most important measurement in sports is those 6 inches between the ears,
Yep.
Because everybody's talent usually pretty close.
So true.
Yeah.
I didn't add Emily Pope is in the game. Emily Pope is a junior, I believe, from Cumming, Georgia.
Nice serve right there, Emily.
Canton, Georgia, I apologize. Good pickup by Overly. Free ball over to the Bearcats.
Oh, nice block, but blocked out.
I think this was a good change, though. Some change need to happen. Stewart is an excellent outside, but we need something to happen. So hopefully when Pope comes in, get some more kills for us. Bokniak's doing great on the outside.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that. And Sarah's had a phenomenal run over the last 10 games, I would say. So Emily was hurt earlier in the year, and so glad to see her in action tonight.
Yeah, and I said it earlier. Lander did their homework on Sarah Stewart. I mean, they got their block perfectly set up on her. So, kind of hard to adjust when they're keying in on your player. Almost an ace there for Emily Long. Crow with a nice cross shot. Good attack by Cohen on the back row.
Oh, nice.
And tip by Crowell.
Good placement shot there by Emily.
Very good placement. That line's open. So it's good placement, good communication.
Yeah, are you seeing anything defensively that we can take advantage of or not?
Well, it seems like we're setting up our blocks a little better. We got to jump sooner on our blocks on Ross and on Maya Walker. Press harder, as we just saw there. They can power through the block, and they can get above our block.
Now, I don't know what kind of weight room activity you can do for that press.
Yeah.
But there ought to be a machine where you just press forward like that all the time.
I know. I'm trying to think of some things we did. I mean, we did a lot of practice stuff, too, though, where you'd press on the block because, I mean, that's key.
Right.
Pass by Long.
I'm going to ask you let's say, Crow.
Yes. What a kill from Emily Crowa.
What is the line?
10-foot line.
The what?
10-foot line.
The 10-foot line. What is it about if you're behind it? Sometimes you can jump, sometimes you can't. What is the?
So if you're on the back row, like Libby right now, she's playing back row.
All right.
She has to take off behind that line. She can end up in front of the line when she after she attacks. Just a little miss spot there, error on Sarah Mangan, but
that was a great possession for us. Thought we had that just kind of anyway. But go ahead. So you have to jump behind it, and you can land in front of it.
Correct.
Okay.
But when you're front row, everything goes. No worries there. But Bokniak's got a nice push again by Kroll. She'd have to stay behind the line. There's another good connection on the block. And that was in the net on Lander. Hey, Georgia College has bought this set 2 within 5.
Yeah, don't look now, but it's 19-14, and we've had a good run. One point, it was 14-7. I believe it was 15-7. So, if we can get a couple more here, get this thing, and maybe get Lander to call a timeout.
Yes, nice kill by Crowell.
I'll tell you, man, Crow is a big difference maker when she gets it going, because then you have to adjust so much.
Well, I love being in this position right here too, because we can see exactly when it's that perfect connection between your setter and you just know it. That's why I can't help it, but kind of jump on it real quick because I know she's about to get that kill.
Good block.
What a recovery there. Good placement by Bogner.
Nice job right there.
Wow, that was really good possession for us. As Mollering is still back to serve within 3 points now.
We get one more here, we can get them to call a timeout.
Yeah. Another kill for Emily Crowell on the right side.
I go to her every time, and they do call a timeout.
Well, we got Lander's first timeout here, set 2. How many points have we come back from?
Yeah, I know it was 15-7, so that would be a 10-4 run by us, and this is truly a match of runs. The first set had it, and I would not have. 5 minutes ago, I wouldn't have told you it'd be 19-17 right now. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they've done really well in fighting back.
Yeah, really proud of that. And Crow just huge right now.
Absolutely.
Huge.
She's got to have at least maybe nine kills now within 2 sets.
So really, really good match again. Us with Lander. Another Peach Belt update here. Flagler has now is up 2 sets to 0. On Francis Marion, and then Augusta and Aiken are playing tonight. That'll be a key match. Augusta 2 in the region, and Aiken 2 in the region. And so, okay, let's look at our lineup here. What do you like about this lineup for us right now here?
Yeah, I mean, you've got 3 hitting options. Stewart is back in the game now on the front row. Bokniak's always a great back row player to go to.
Yeah, see, I like this because you got 3 hitting options, and then you got Libby Bokniak back there.
Yep.
So you got a 4th one right there in the back. It's awesome.
Yep.
So we can make some work right now.
Pass by Ross. Not much you can do on that one. I mean, Maya Walker just absolutely hit that ball straight over our block.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah. Straight down.
But that is when we do have to jump sooner on her and at least get a touch on there. I mean, Mollering wasn't even able to blink, and it went down, so got to get a touch. Double on Emily Long.
So 2 straight points coming out of a timeout.
I will say it's a little kind of abnormal for Long to have about this many doubles here. Nice kill. Oh, wait, that was out. Sorry, I thought it was in.
I did too. It went straight down. I think Gretchen's going to get a timeout. No, she's already used both of hers. No, she hasn't. Yes, she has. Excuse me. So that's 3 straight points out of a timeout. Again, game of runs. It's a good server back there, McManus.
Yeah, McManus is great pickup by Stewart. Great pickup by Mollering. And it falls on our side.
Now, again, momentum. We had all the momentum. Then we lose 4 straight out of a timeout, Carolina.
It hurts to see in the late part of a set when you fought back so hard, and now it's a 5-point lead. 2 to go for Lander. Bobcats got fighting them, though.
Got to get a stop here. McManus really having a great service run right here.
Way to wait on that set by Stewart.
And we got 2 here. Again, a lot of 2 taps called tonight.
He called a double on Lander, but that was the first touch for them, so it doesn't matter. So they get the ball back. I guess we're redoing the point.
Okay.
He didn't realize that was the first touch. Another kill for Emily Crowell on the right side.
Explain what just happened on this double.
The up ref thought that was a second touch and it was a double, but when it's a first touch and it's a double, it doesn't matter.
So if I'm blocking it and it happens to hit
Yep, doesn't matter.
Okay.
The ball can roll in any direction on the first touch. It doesn't matter.
Excellent, excellent. Caroline Long coming through again for us with the rules clarifications tonight.
I don't know all the things. Good block by Bogner and Emily Long. They've come really far this season on connecting with their block, which is key. I mean, on the outside.
Oh, I agree. Our blocks, I've been very pleased with that. A little miscommunication there. We'll get a roll shot, and that's out. Yep.
Out on Maddie Reed. Georgia College is inching closer and closer to a 3-point match.
Just as they gave up 4 in a row, or we gave up, now they give up 3 in a row.
Yeah, this has been.
Let's get at least 3 more and tie this thing up. How about that, Caroline?
Right,
You okay
back
with that?
and forth.
Right,
Yes.
Let's get 5 more. How about that?
Sounds good. 5 in a row. What a kill by Ritz. Straight down the line. Well, set point for Lander as Corey Nichols is back to serve. Georgia College took set 1 and seeking to fight back here in set 2. And short serve. Georgia College still in this one, 21-24.
All right, we got to get 3 in a row to extend this match. Nicole Cohen serving.
Great hands for the ball to be in. I'm happy on this one.
Yep, you always say that.
I'll knock on wood, but I don't think I've seen her miss a serve. So that was a double, but. Little heated on that one. That was definitely a double on Lander, but Lander fought hard, 25-21. We're tied up here, 1-1.
All right, folks, let's take about a 5-minute break, Caroline. How about that? And get this thing sorted out, and we will come back here to the Centennial Center.
Even matching field here.
It is.
Playing field.
1-1, and we'll see you back here on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
And we're back, getting started here, set 3. We're tied 1-1. Great pickup by Cohen. And another putback there by Maya Walker.
Now serving number 10, Tyler Ross.
That was a excellent dig there by Nicole. And
Yeah, Nicole is now leading the team in digs this matchup.
some quick numbers there for you. You look at our stat sheet, and it's Emily Crowell with 10 kills, hitting .429. So, again, I'm not the smartest fella here, but I'd get her the ball as much as I could.
Every time, every time. And she's on fire. What a dig by Cohen again.
Really was. Good point right here. That was out, yep. Really a very energetic game.
Yes.
You know, a lot of energy.
Well, I was about to comment. I mean, I haven't seen Nicole react how she's reacting right now, too. I mean, very just kind of lit a fire underneath her, too. I haven't seen her act like that, so I wish she didn't have to sub out right then. What a kill by Ritz. We've got to close that block better on her. She just hits it straight down.
Yeah, Lander has 5 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with 5 kills or more. Check that, 4 or more. One
Yeah,
person has 4. So they're spreading theirs out, and we've got Emily with 10, Libby with 4, and Emma with 3. So we're nice block there.
Blocked by Crow and Mangan.
Now serving number 5,
Now we got Jordan Mullering back to serve as Bobcats show one here early on.
Lander hit 160 in set 2. We hit, nice block.
Another block by Crowell, but Bogner joined her on that.
We hit 75, so usually the team with a lower percentage loses there. No aces there. We didn't give up any aces that set. Another block, Caroline.
3 blocks in a row. That's
Goodness.
3 of our 4 points.
I like it.
Yeah, that's good. If we're jumping sooner, we're connecting better. You know, we gave them too many straight down attacks, which gives them momentum. So gotta connect better on these. Tip by Ritz, pick up by Mullering. Attack by Stewart.
That's a tough ball to handle right. Oh.
Good up by Bokniak.
Crow again. Oh man, great save if they get this in. Excellent save.
Great hustle by the Bearcats. Bogner with
Nice.
a kill.
Do we not look like a different team right now?
Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but I like it.
5-3 after being down 1-0. Good up by Libby.
Yeah, playing scrappy here as getting these good hard attacks up.
My goodness, nice job by Jordan Mullering right there. Good block again.
A free ball over to the Bearcats. Back row attack by Ross. Good up by Long. Set and attack by Crow.
What a point right here, Caroline.
Yeah. There was
Still
a touch
going.
on that, it seems.
Yep.
Ritz with the roll shot, Mullering with the dig. Crow with another attack and a kill.
Boy, that was a long point. I bet the ball changed sides 8 times.
And Landers taking their first time out as Georgia College leads 6-3 early on in set 3. We will be back here shortly. are about to get started. Back up here, set 3. Georgia College leads 6-3 after a Lander timeout. Jordan Mullering back to serve.
And Caroline, you have assumed the position because you know I'm going to punch you in the arm when close action happens. So I see you slid over a little bit. You ought to see me on a softball broadcast. Oh my goodness.
Good roll shot by Crow. Kinsler was the attack. Free ball over to Bearcats. Pick up by McManus. Nice pick up by dig by Bosniak. Stewart with a attack, and it was touched. So Georgia College point.
And this is the Georgia College, the back-to-back NCAA tournament Georgia College we're watching right here. We've struggled this year, but this is certainly it. If we can just keep playing like this, we'll be fine.
Good set to Crow, kind of cross shot. Another kill for Emily Crowell. Well, I'm glad we're identifying that she's got a hot hand tonight. Gotta give her the ball as much as we can.
That's a 7-1 run by us.
And a block by Stewart and Wagner.
Goodness. 8-1 run.
And I'm happy to see our bench just getting so into this too.
Another timeout by Lander. Gretchen and I talked about that. I said, Caroline made a great point.
Oh wow, I appreciate that.
And I watched that. That's one thing I watch now, and I'm glad you pointed out because that is such a key part. Talk about that.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Well,
talk about being over there and being out there. Just talk because those are arts.
It's hard, and I'm really glad that my senior year. I don't know if you remember, I was benched for some time, but I appreciate it because I was able to really grow and learn through that. It's hard. I mean, you give all the same amount of time and effort as those on the court, so it's hard to be on the sideline when you want to be in there, but when you remind yourself that, it truly is a team effort, they can't practice without you, and you're key to the program, and you're all in one, a team. So when you're as one and you're cheering on your teammates out there, it really makes all the difference.
Well, and again, that's something I've really watched because that energy or lack of energy is going to transfer just a few feet away.
Yeah.
So no question. We are joined tonight by 2 alumni, Caroline. I believe they were teammates of yours. Tell us about them, and we'll try to get them on during the break tonight.
They were. They're sitting right behind us. We got Blake Vickroy back there. We got a former assistant coach, Nathan Vickroy, back there. And we have Chandler E. Watson.
Yes, we do. And they will be guests of ours in between the breaks here. And we'll get caught up on their lives, I believe, down in the coastal area of Georgia. Is that correct?
Yes, they all live in Savannah, Georgia now.
My goodness, it's all going perfect for us right now, Caroline.
10-3.
Let's turn the lights out and call this thing right now. How about that?
Georgia College. Yeah, I'm good with that.
I do not want to get home at 9:30 tonight. I can tell you that.
I'm right there with you on that one. Yeah, Mullering just getting us on a great run. And number 3, Boo Luther, gets a kill, and Lander finally relieved of that run.
That's a 9-2 run, 9-3 now. Flagler has finished out Francis Marion, so they're up 3-0 there. That match over.
Corey Nichols back to serve. And that is short. All right, we got Morgan Overly now in the back row. 2 hitting options, Emma Bachner and Sarah Stewart on the front row. We went on quite a run last time. We had Morgan Overly serving, so hope to do it again. Pass by Ross. Set to Luther. And that falls in. Great placement there by Boo Luther, a sophomore from Aiken, South Carolina.
That was good placement. I like seeing a good placement shot every once in a while,
Yeah, no doubt. Good attack by Bachner.
Sure was. Nice block.
Scrappy play by the Bearcats. Keep that alive. Stewart with a tip. Pick up by Ross.
Oh, nice drop. Nice dump right there.
Well, yeah, what a play by number 13, Madeline Reed, I believe.
She fooled me, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And I thought she was going to set here. So that is now it's 11-6. Bobcats need to get a stop here and get the serve back. Try to keep this score doubled up. Right down the line, was that Sarah Mangan?
That was Sarah Stewart, yeah, what a kill there. She's coming and got 2 kills now, no errors. Got to get her going there on the outside. Nicole Cohen back to serve.
Bobcats up 12-6. That's double the score.
Ace for Nicole Cohen.
Again, I told you I had a keen sense of the obvious. 12 and 6 is double, but anyway. Now it's 13-6. How about that? So, again, Nicole, you talk about her serving. I want to go back to the passing you've been talking about. And then, yep, another point for us. Jordan Mowering, that's where it all starts. Boy, she is so consistent.
She is.
And I'm so glad that her and Libby are. How many juniors do we have? Are they the only 2?
No, Emma Bogner.
And Emma, yes.
And Emily Pope.
Oh, that's a heck of a class right there. That is a heck of a class. I look forward to great things.
Yeah, Jordan Mollering
class
is coming into this set at 505 digs of the season. So, yeah, she's just key for us back there.
Kill by Bokniak there. After a 2-0 start, we have a 15-6 run. I thought that was play to the whistle. I've heard you say that, Caroline.
Yep. Tip by Bogner, pick up by McManus, and kill for the Bearcats.
That quick set is so hard to defend.
It is. Was that? Yeah, that was to their middle, Alexa Barrel, as she is back to serve. Junior from Apopka, Florida. And that is out on Libby Bokniak. Lander trails 8-15 in set 3. Both teams are tied, though, overall, 1-1. Good recovery by, and back to Lander. That was a good pickup by Overly, though, but a little still overpassed. Got to stop the run here. Nice tip by Bokniak, pick up by Nichols. Nice deep tip by Bokniak. What a kill by Ross on the outside.
Well, you're right. You really do have to jump early because she's just hitting right over it.
Yep.
15-10, the game is taking a different tone now. Lander back with the momentum.
Kill for Libby Bokniak. Using Lander's block to get a point. And we have Emily Pope coming in on the back row. And good serve by Pope. Attack by Ross, blocked by GC.
Nice block. Yeah, so there, now she was a little bit further back, but we did get an early jump there.
Yeah.
As you've been talking about all night.
Yeah, that was a better connection.
Really got to anticipate that when they go to that side. Tried to dump it there.
And good kill by Bokniak, good up by Mangun.
You know, that's just a smart volleyball play by Libby right there, you know.
Yep.
And you can say that about every swing she makes, actually, but that was just such a good tactical play right there. 18-10 for the Bobcats.
And Pope serves short. As Emma Bogner comes back in, Jordan Mollering. So Pope was serving for Emma Bogner, I believe.
Yep. We need 7. They need 14 to get to 25 first. So we got a little bit of a cushion, but no time to relax.
Nice attack by Libby Bokniak. It's a 19-11 lead.
Now, serving number 15,
Emily Crowell back on the front row. Good place to be in here in these hopefully final points of set 3. Tip by Ross, set to Crow. Cross shot by Crow, pick up by Bearcats. Luther with the back row attack. Roll shot by Crow. Wow, what an attack by Maya Walker in the middle.
That quick set, man, hard to deal with.
Yeah, Walker's good at hitting her corners too. Served by Ross. What an attack by Bobcats in the middle.
She's so good.
She is. Got us within 5 now.
She just, Libby's a classic example of knowing who you are. Doesn't try to do more than she can do. Plays really within herself.
Yep.
As good as I've seen. And oh, by the way, she's a 4.0.
Yeah.
Okay, how about that?
In biology too. Nice spot by Crow. 4 points. 4 points away.
Things going well for us.
Ritz with attack in the middle. Crow with the right side attack, a little too far out. Tried to use the block. It seems to be on her attack there. Hannah McManus back to serve for Lander as they trail by 8. Served by the senior, pass by Bokniak. And antenna shot by Stewart.
McManus really is the one that had that nice serving run last game, so we gotta get out of this quickly.
Yeah.
21-14.
She's a senior leader too for the Bearcats. She's had an exceptional game and career. Great attack by
Yes,
Crow.
I
What
like
an
it.
up by the Bearcats. Free ball by Ross. Pass by Mollering. Attack by Crow, and that was touched. I didn't know if it was out or touched yet, so it looks like it was touched out.
Yeah, I saw the line judge show that it was touched. I couldn't see it. You know, it happens so and if you're not looking at it, it happens so daggone fast.
Yeah. Pass by McManus. Good up by Mollering.
Yep, good kill by Sarah.
And
Right.
that was, blocked out. Mollering on a good run. 2 more to go. Block by Crow and Wagner on the right side. Georgia College 1 point away from taking set 3.
We are.
Lander staying in this, 15-24.
So 24-15, and
a good run,
if we
2
can
more to go.
close this out, we will be joined by
Block
one
by Crow and Wagner on the
Miss
right
Vicroy.
side. Miss Vicroy, I know. I'm not used to calling her that quite yet.
Me either.
She was a Willoughby here for those who.
I know,
don't know.
Blake Willoughby. If we can close this out right here, and Crow tries to, 24-15 Bobcats.
Roll shot by Luther. Setting Crow on the right side. Bearcats keeping it alive. Set, tip by Bogner. Recovery by the Bearcats. Free ball over. Nice up. Stewart with a, and Bearcats get the point.
Hey, great point by both sides. And Caroline playing to the whistle. I tell you, that ball was dead over here on Lander about 2 times, and they stuck with it. 24-16, Bobcats just need 1.
Pass by Bokniak, set to Stewart. And 2 cross court there, that goes out. 17-24, Georgia College just needs 1 point. Take a 2-1 lead.
Now, you had indicated you thought Lander was doing a good job with Sarah on the blocks. Is that just more of an anticipation, scouting report kind of thing?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Kind of looking at tendencies and when she kind of jumps, stuff like that. But yeah, all right, we got a 6-point game here. Just need 1 away, one away, 1 good pass.
Bobcats haven't used a timeout. I bet you we will here if we don't score, and we just did. So Bobcats do finish this one out. Caroline, do you want to take this? You don't want me to?
I can take it, or you can take it. Let me take it. Here, you can take Chandler. I'll
All
take
right.
Blake. How's that?
Chan, come on up here. So Bobcats up 2-1 as we go. We're going to give you a little 3-minute break here, and we're going to talk to Chanley Walton, who's graduated in 2018. All right, so that's been 2 years now, right? This will be your second season out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chanley, glad to have you back. Welcome back to Millersville.
Thank you. I'm excited.
Tell us what's life bringing to you. You still in Savannah area?
I am. I'm living in Savannah. I actually got into nursing school.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, so I'll be starting at Georgia Southern Armstrong in January.
All right, good, fantastic. And talk about just coming back to campus. I don't know how many times you've been back since you graduated. 2 or 3 times, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
last year I came a lot. I had several friends who were younger than me, so I would always come back and stay. And I love Milledgeville, and I just couldn't stay away. So I was here a lot last year, but this is my first time back this season. So
well, good.
I had to come for senior day.
Well, you came in for a great. That last set was the Georgia College your senior year when we went 24/7.
They look great.
It was unbelievable.
I know.
I mean, we just played great. So, so nursing school, how long is that going to take you?
It'll be 2 years.
Okay. All right.
So I'm working full time right now. I was working at an urgent care, and now I'm working
On a good run. 2 more
in
to go.
a vascular clinic. So I'm getting a lot of hands-on experience.
Blocked
Getting ready
by
for nursing.
Crow and Wagner on the right
Channel left
side.
here is
On a
our
good run,
all-time
2 more to
digs
go.
leader, I believe. I'm not sure if that's correct.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
so.
And
Blocked by
maybe just talk
Crow
about
and
your experience
Wagner
at
on the
Georgia
right
College. Just
side.
kind of give me a 30,000 foot view of that. Talk about this place.
Yeah, I mean, I remember, senior year, I talked about it a lot, but just the community and just coming in and seeing, especially coming back now and, seeing you and just seeing familiar faces and just automatically feeling like you're at home. And just always knowing that I have, a home here in Milledgeville and this athletic program, and it's just really sweet. So.
Well, you do, and we're glad to have you. And I know you came up with Blake, so I'm going to let Caroline and Blake talk. But
all right.
I remember your senior speech. You just moved me, and you were just a model student athlete, and so glad you're back tonight.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, we're going to turn it over to let Caroline and Blake talk here in about 3 minutes because it'll take a couple minutes to get everything set up. So I'm going to give it to Caroline and Blake Willoughby.
All right, we're here with Blake. Oh, this is getting messed up. 1 second. All right, we're here with Blake Vickroy. Recently changed last name to Vickroy. Blake, while you were here, share with everyone, how was your experience here at Georgia College playing volleyball?
My experience here at Georgia College playing volleyball was priceless, honestly. I got to be roommates with your, commentator over here. It was the best 4 years, and just being back, it makes you miss it. It's so fun coming back and watching all the new players and seeing new faces and some old. Only our senior Nicole is the only player that Caroline and I got to play with. It's crazy. It makes you feel old.
Isn't that so sad? There's only one left. Tomorrow's the last day. Okay, for those who don't know, Blake actually had the first ever point in Georgia College history. Do you remember that play? I remember it, if you want me to talk. For some reason, I was on the back row. For those who don't know me, I should not be on the back row. I passed the first ball of this run, and then Michaela set you, and you had the tip for the first point.
First kill ever. I'm pretty sure it was a tip, but down in the record books, nobody knows. Nobody knows.
And what are you doing now? I know you're a nurse, of course, but you're also helping out with volleyball coaching too, right?
I am. I coach a high school in Savannah called Veritas, a pretty small school. But we were state runner-ups in our league this year, so we came in second, so it was exciting, and it's just fun staying on the court, getting my hand on the ball, and just being able to coach.
What's it like being back here in Centennial Center? Does it make you miss it, or you're like, all right, my time happened, just encouraging?
It definitely makes you miss it. I love coming back and watching games. I don't necessarily miss the morning workouts and stuff like that, but being here for game day, it was always so exciting.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, Blake, well, thanks for joining us on here. We'll be right back here to call this set 4.
back to the action, 2-all in Caroline. Great to hear from Blake and Chandler. And were y'all in the same class? I believe you were, weren't you?
Yeah, so Blake and I were part of the inaugural team here in 2013. We were also roommates for 3 of our 4 years.
Oh, wow.
She's my matron of honor in my wedding in a month.
How about that?
Chandler's also a bridesmaid in my wedding.
All right.
And we played 3 of my 4 seasons. She's just a year below, so.
That's right. She's a year. That's right.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah.
Nice block. I mean, hey, not only do you have the best 4 years experience here, you gain your best friends forever here, so.
I always say they're going to be in your life the rest of your life, and so we're always so proud of our people and the quality of people, and I'm glad to hear everything's going great for both of them.
Yes.
4-3 now, a back and forth game.
Yeah, I was always in good hands. Chandler's studying to be a nurse. Blake's a nurse.
Yep.
2 of my other roommates were nurses.
Yep.
And
But by the way, are we at the point to where you're ready to just get married and be done with everything? Have you gotten to that point yet?
No. You know, it's been fun. It's been actually fun. Now give me a few more weeks, maybe. I'm only a month away, so I heard the stress comes when you're like 2 weeks away.
Yes.
What a kill by Crow!
Let's see. Did we get third set numbers? Yeah, she's got 14 kills on the night. I'll tell you what. If I'm out there, she's going to have 20. She's at least going to have an opportunity to get 20 because I'm giving it to her every time.
Yeah, she's hitting over 300 too, close to 400 now. I mean, that just went straight down. That's what we need. That's what we need to get us our momentum and everything. I hate that she has to sub out after that.
And this atmosphere is fantastic.
Yep, got a great turnout tonight. Little miscommunication, a little on that attack there, but you know, your crowd makes a difference too.
Oh, yeah.
I just love to see how many people are here to support. And Friday nights, you know, people can choose to do a lot of things, so I'm glad they're here supporting
Absolutely.
Bobcats.
A rainy night in Millersville.
Stewart with a kill on the outside, and GC a 6-4 lead.
I'm going to tell you, you don't see Sarah tip. She's going to hit that ball hard every time.
And that's what I love. I just love to watch her play like that. I say that every time, but I just love it.
I don't know that I've seen her tip the ball this year. You know what I'm saying?
Hardly. Hardly.
She really swings hard. Good player.
Nice cross shot by Ross. Pick up by Overly. Back row attack by Cohen. Back by Luther on the back row.
A quick set.
Nice kill by Bogner in the middle.
Hard to deal with. I want to give Morgan Overly's had a very solid year for us.
Yes.
Sophomore, out of the Savannah area as well. I believe Brunswick, maybe. Where's she from?
She's from St. Simons.
Yeah, St. Simons, yeah.
Yeah, you know, players in her position don't get as much recognition as they should because, to be honest, I mean, she's doing the back row attacks. It's not necessarily always the kill right away, but she has a good back row attack.
Yeah, she certainly does. She has that's a great weapon. But she's had she's very consistent.
Nice out by Cohen. Free ball over, and that is out. I like the idea, though.
I did too, and that ball was probably about 6 inches out. Good idea. 7-5. And I'm going to tell you, we got a great environment here.
Mm-hmm.
Quick set. Quick set, and they just kind of hit the perfect spot, really, right there. Nice job. Quick set, but not a kill, but just a touch shot, if you will.
Yeah, she did a good job at going over the block.
Yeah.
All right, number 1, now Copeland is in. I just realized that for Lander. She's first time getting on the court tonight, setting.
Ooh.
And Wendell with a nice catch.
Quick hands here by your broadcaster. So
McMahon is back to serve. Great server for Lander.
if it comes to me again, I'm going to suit up. How about that?
There you go. Set me up. Set me up.
Yes.
Attacked by Botniak.
Oh,
what a cross shot.
Boy. That's good. I mean, this is the Georgia College volleyball I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you right now.
Yep.
Good match here. Good match.
Yeah, I have a feeling this fourth one's going to be quite the battle. Served by Long and short. Thought it was about to sneak over.
I do not want a fifth set, Caroline.
I do not either.
Okay. It is 7:41. I'd like to be leaving here at 8:01. How about that?
I'm good with that. Missed dinner. I'm ready for some dinner and a Bobcat win.
I had popcorn and a Coke. That was my dinner tonight. And I'm excited. My daughter's coming in tonight.
Oh,
So,
good.
Yeah, so we
and they're in North Carolina now, aren't
just
they?
moved to Mooresville, the home of one Emily Long.
Yeah.
And I met her parents tonight.
Well, good. I'm glad she's in town and getting some family time.
We are glad too.
All right, Corey Nichols back to serve. Good pass by Cohen. Middle attack by Bokniak, up by McManus. Tip, that was a close one. I'm glad Cohen went for it. She could have got it up, but yeah, when they're close like that, I'd rather go for it.
Absolutely, great point. 9-8, both teams on their feet. High energy in here.
Nice attack by Libby. I think this is her third kill in just this set.
Libby's having a good run right now. Now you talk about hitting options now. You got Sarah, Crow, and Libby in the back row.
Mm-hmm.
Both Sarahs up front.
Yeah, gotta get our middle set too a little bit more.
Libby's gonna score there, yep. 11-8, be a good chance for a 3 or 4 point run to extend here. This is kind of that critical time around 10-11 all usually when the team starts separating.
Yep. Good serve by Bokniak. Nichols with the serve receive. Take by Bokniak. Set, attack, Stewart with a kill. What a great cross shot.
I'll tell you what else I like about Sarah. She's always got a positive, exudes positivity when she's out there.
I agree.
Really enjoys playing. That really permeates.
She's always smiling.
Always smiling.
I mean, even when she makes a mistake, it's not a annoying smile. It's like,
correct.
All right, I got this, guys. You know. Good attack by Bokniak, up by McManus. Oh, I thought that.
Yeah.
Blocked on their side. It blocked on our side.
12-9.
All right, I'm comfortable with this 3-point lead. It's just cut down their runs too.
Yeah, I just want to get if it's a good server here too. She's had some good service runs. I apologize, I'm not calling the name out. Oh,
nice single block by Sarah Mangan in the middle. That was a great play there by freshman Sarah Mangan. Yeah. Sophomore, I apologize. She transferred, I forgot. From New York. Good serve by Mollering. Set to Ross. And blocked by Crow and Bogner.
Now, I watched that right in front of me, and that we've been talking about this all night, anticipating that jump, and they did a great job right there.
Yep.
Knocked it straight down.
Yep.
14-9, Caroline. Let's take about a minute break. We'll be right back here on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
All right, we're back. Set 4. Georgia College leads 14-9. Overall, they lead 2-1. They win the set. They win the match. Served by Mollering. Set to Ross. Kill for Ross on the outside after Lander timeout.
That's a good play to come out of a timeout with. Ross is good. Let's see what her numbers are tonight. 7 kills. She leads. Oh, excuse me. That was after the.
Ross had probably about 10 now.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Georgia College was in the net on that one, so Lander point. Got to stop them here.
14-11. Good 2-point run here by the Bearcats.
And I believe that was kind of one of the first times Crow's got
Yeah.
blocked and thrown back on that one. That was a hard attack by Crow.
Yeah, I think, was that Ross on the block, I think?
It was.
Yeah, that was nice because Crow hits it hard now.
Yes, she does.
14-12.
Another block for Lander. Got to stop him here.
And that's a 4-point run, Caroline, just like that. So it was 14-9. It is now 14-13 Lander. So,
and that's out on Emma Bogner. We got a tied game right now, 14-14, as Riley Kinsler's still back to serve for the Bearcats.
all right, so that's a 5-0 run. We're gonna have to get a timeout here if we don't score here.
And that is out on Emily Crowell.
Yeah.
Looks like we got, Georgia College timeout as Lander leads 15-14. We'll be back here shortly.
We are back with live action. Lander on a 6-0 run to get this thing to 15-14. The Bearcats lead. Bobcats had all the momentum, Caroline, and now it has shifted directly to the other side.
Yep, this point is pretty key, and bad pass. Just got to get a good pass. Got to get back on a roll here.
We just talked about all the momentum and the effort we had was perfect, and then the last 6 points have just really silenced our we don't have the energy right now.
Right.
Good block right there.
Gosh, miscommunication in the middle. Had quite a few hands there to get that one up, but
I almost want Coach to call another timeout right now. We need a little fire lit up under us right now. We got to score right here, Caroline.
Yep. Nice attack by Crow.
Crow's
Good
had
communication there too.
a monster night by Crow tonight.
Yeah, I mean, she's been MVP, no doubt. Team effort always, but I mean, she has just put down some incredible points for us.
Got to get a run here. Morgan Overly serving.
And I love to see that going into senior day tomorrow. Be good.
Not your cup over there, but that is a very durable cup.
Just spilled a little bit. We're good. We're good. All right, 15-18, Bobcats trail.
Here's where we're talking about that consistency. We see, just as we have a great 4 or 5 point run, we'll give up a 4 or 5 point run and just trying to maintain.
That's another reason I don't want to go to a set 5, because you gotta start off with the lead in that. But we can do it. All right, great back row in for us right now. Got to get a good pass. You got Stewart and you got Bogner on the front row. Back row attack, good up by Overly, tip by Stewart, up by Ross. Tip by Ritz, up by Bokniak. Back row attack by Overly. Tip by Luther. Tip by Bogner. Tip by Stewart. Attacking up by Bokniak, and that hits the antenna. Georgia College timeout as it trail 4 points. We'll be right back.
Bobcats down 15-19. Carolina in the midst of a 10-1 run by Lander.
Yeah, and we got Neil Copeland back to serve. Nell Copeland, I apologize. Good attack by Sarah Stewart on the outside. McManus couldn't quite get around it.
About 10 minutes ago, I felt like we would be able to go home after 4 matches. And now I feel like we're not, or after 4 sets. 16-19. Bobcats need a run right here, Carolina.
Yep, good serve by Cohen. Nice float serve. Set to Ross, blocked by Bogner. Good up there by the Bearcats. Good up by the Bobcats. Attack by Bokniak. And the Bearcats were in the net. Georgia College ball. Trailing by 2 now.
Quick note, Augusta up 2-0 against Aiken. That match at Augusta tonight.
Oh, wow.
17-19, Bobcats get 2 in a row.
That'll throw a wrench in there if they win that one. Roll shot by Ross. Dig by Mollering. Tight set and hits the antenna off a Lander. Georgia College point. What? Yep, Georgia College point.
Okay, yeah, he just mixed. I didn't see what happened there, but I
so we blocked it, and then when they went to go block it, they blocked it and it hit the antenna.
Yeah, and that was not a hard kill by any stretch. I think just the angle there.
Yep. Good serve by Cohen.
Yeah.
Double on Lander. And we got a tied set forward. Lander's about to take a timeout now.
Folks, we're at 19 all. And we're going to take a minute break, and we'll be right back here on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
Tied up, set 4, 19-19. Number 13, Madeline Reed, subs back in, setter for Lander.
So just like that, we go to 4 run, all right? Let's see what we got here. Nicole Cohen serving.
Everyone's on the edge of their seats back at home. Nice block there. And that is out on the Bobcats.
I believe we had some miscommunication there.
Yeah, not a pretty play there.
Because we certainly had the advantage on basically a free ball.
Yeah, you know, it's a hard one to call when you're so close to the ball and your setter needs to get there. It's hard to call. And that is a double on Emily Long.
So just like that, out of the timeout, 2 points in a row. Both teams done with timeouts. We got to settle it right here. And needs something big to happen for the Bobcats here.
Yes.
Oh my, did we get a break right there?
No, they're claiming a touch, but it doesn't seem like anyone saw one. Rough rise.
Yeah, I was confused on. Anyway, at any point it's 22-19, and we get a free ball. Let's see what we can do with it here.
Yeah. And they almost got the free ball over.
I don't know how Libby got that ball over, but she did, and my goodness. 22-20, Emily Pope into serve.
Yep, Emily Pope back, trailing by 2. Set to Ritz, and block error on Georgia College as Lander takes a 3-point lead now. McManus back to serve for Lander. And that sails out, 21-23, set 4. As Emily Crowell subs in, front row.
Okay, so we got Crow, Libby with 2 outside hitting options. Jordan Mullering, Sarah Mangan in the middle. And we're going to get a free ball here. Let's see what we can do with it.
And yeah, roll shot out.
That's as free as you can get, Caroline.
We'll take that. All right, 22-23. Long still back to serve.
I'm going to stand on my feet here, Caroline, and see what's going on here.
Pass by Ross. Attack by Ritz. Up by Mollering. Set to Bokniak. Up by Ross. Tip by Kinsler. Roll shot by Bokniak. And that is a double on Lander. We got a tied game here, 23-23.
It was tied at 19 all, now it's tied at 23 all. Emily Long serving for the Bobcats.
Good serve by Long, pass by Ross. Quick set to Kinsler, and that is out. 24-23, this is match point.
Match point, folks. Crowd on their feet yelling.
Good serve to Ross. Pass by Ross.
Oh,
Tap by Ritz. What a line shot.
oh, that was left hand straight down. My goodness.
All right, 24-24, extra points here. Georgia College victory will lead to an overall victory. Lander victory will push us to 5 sets.
Got some free volleyball right here, past 25 for sure.
That ace by Lander.
Boy, that ball barely went. I'm telling you, that ball went in by a millimeter.
Yeah, that dropped quickly. Good pass by Cohen. Set to Bokniak. And kill by Libby Bokniak in the middle.
25 all. My goodness. From here, that ball looked like it was out. But all the lines folks said it was in.
All right, Libby Bokniak back to serve. We've got Sarah Stewart, Emily Crowell, and Sarah Mangan on the front row. Pass by McManus. Slide to Kinsler, and that is a kill.
That slide's hard to stop as well. Good execution there by Lander.
Number 3, Boo Luther back to serve for Lander as they have a 26-25 1-point lead on Georgia College. And Emily Crowell with a kill. We're tied again, 26-26.
Crow's having a fantastic night.
very clutch performance there by the senior.
Home senior game tomorrow, 26 all. Moreling serves it. Ross with what seems to be her 25th kill of the night. She's had a bunch. Lander up 1. Lander serving for the set to send this thing to 5. See what the Bobcats can do right here.
And Lander takes set 4 as we are going to go into set 5 now.
So that was that was a very exciting fourth set. Bobcats came up. So once again, Caroline, you and I are calling a 5-set match.
I will say I believe this is my 4th of 5 home games of 5 sets.
If the Bobcats are playing at home, we're going to have a 5th set. There's no doubt about that. I think that's a rule. So we're going to take about a 3-minute break, and first 1 to 15 is going to come out on top. 2 all here in Millersville, Lander and Georgia College. We'll see you in about 3 minutes on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
All right, about to get started here, set 5. We're tied 2-2. As Georgia College is back to serve first, Jordan Mollering. Jordan Mollering with the serve to Ross. Set to Kinsler, and that is out. Georgia College gets the first point. Wendell Staten had to step away from the broadcast for a little while, so I will be doing the last set. And that falls right in the middle of the court for Lander as we are tied 1-1. Boo Luther, sophomore, back to serve for the Bearcats. Pass by Mollering. Set to Stewart. And that is blocked out. And a no touch action on the block. They're calling that it hit tape. So Lander point. Served by Luther, pass by Bokniak. Set to Crow, good roll shot. Tip to Stewart. Set to Crow, tip to the middle. Attack by Ross on the outside, and that falls cross court. Ross has had quite the performance tonight, coming into this set with 13 kills. Roll shot to Ross. Set to Crow. Wendell about to get back on the broadcast with us. Good press on the block by Crow and Bogner. Pick up by Stewart. Set to Crow. Attack by Crow. Scrappy play by Georgia College to keep this rally going. Free ball over. And that's a kill for Emily Crowell. Crow has had quite the game tonight. About 20 kills now, hitting 350 on the night.
Caroline, what happened on that? I thought it was 1-1. We got the point. What happened? I couldn't tell. It was 1-1. We got it, and then it went over to Lander. Do you remember that?
They.
Okay. All right.
No, I can't remember. I'm sorry.
No worries. All right.
Oh, they had a kill. Ross with another kill, but
Ross has had a big night.
Ross has had quite a big night. Just talk about her briefly. She has about 15, 16 kills now for Lander. All right, we have Riley Kinsler back to serve for Lander as they lead 4-2.
Great energy. I'll tell you what, I'm as nervous as the players out there. I got as much energy. I'm just.
I know.
It's like I had 10 cups of coffee.
And that is touched as Stewart with the attack on the outside.
I thought it just sailed 20 feet long.
I will say I thought so as well.
Unless you're watching that right up at the net, it's hard to see.
Nicole Cohen back to serve for GC as they trail by 1. Passing to Coles. Good press on the block off Ross's attack. Roll shot by Ross, and Overly couldn't quite get there.
Good credit there to Ross. Nice play on that roll shot. 5-3 in favor of Lander.
Madden Reed back to serve, up by Cohen. Recovery by Long. Roll shot up by Mullering. Attack by Bogner, and that's a kill for Emma Bogner in the middle.
Quick set, hard to deal with, man.
5-4 here as Emily Pope subs in to serve for GC. Looking to tie this set up. I should say the whole ball game up now. What a tip by Lander. That's a tough spot where you're not sure if your setter should get that or if your middle back, in that case it was left back, but all right, Jordan Mullering is back in on the back row. We have Sarah Mangan and Libby Bokniak as hitting options. Overpass by Cohen, and Lander takes advantage.
First one to 8. And Gretchen's going to take a timeout at 7-4. So we've had about 3 shots here. We had one that kind of where they just kind of dropped in there. I don't know if I talked about that. Just is that a combination of just a good shot, maybe some miscommunication? What do we got there?
I mean, it is a good placement because it does come down to communication at that point. And you know, I will be honest. That's always been kind of a trend, even when my team, the 4 years I was here, that middle of that court is hard for us.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the way our defense is set up, but also just communication-wise. So Lander's taking advantage of it, and we've picked it up quite a few times, but this is a key point to pick it up. So.
Yeah, I believe it was 4-all, and I believe that's a 3-0 run because I think you had said the whole match is tied up at 4-all. So a 3-0 run there. So good timeout by Gretchen. And if Lander gets a point, we switch sides. If not, we'll stay right here and hope the Bobcats can get this done here. The last time we played Lander was a 5-setter as well. We won the first 2, and then they won the next 3. This one we won 1, lost 1, won 1, lost 1. And Ross, a senior, back for the serve.
Pass by Cohen. Set to Bokniak. What a pickup by Ross.
No, that sure was.
Ritz with a tip to the deep corner. Pick up by Cohen. Overly with back row attack. Dig by Ross. Attack on the outside by Lander. Number 9, Sydney Bellamy. That was her first action in this game tonight and first kill.
And we'll switch sides. Score doubled up on Georgia College. Lander 8, Georgia College 4. Again, that's a 4-0 run. So Bobcats really almost have to score here, Caroline.
Yep. Definitely need to. Served by Ross. And that's a double on Emily Long. 9-4, Lander leads. As Gretchen Krumdick calls a timeout.
Yeah, had no choice right there. We had to use 2 timeouts within a 3-point swing there. And but again, it's we got to have one of those runs. It's been a game of runs, and they're on a 5-0 run. We obviously have to come back with a similar type run. Not going to be able to get it all in one possession, but heck of a match here at Caroline.
Yes. We're back here shortly in just about 45 seconds.
(9-4) Lander here in set 5. Georgia College playing for their tournament live, so the season ends tomorrow if we don't win tonight. So to be able to have an opportunity to play in about a week and a half, we've got to win.
We have to win tomorrow.
Got to win tonight to get to tomorrow. Oh, a little miss.
Free ball
there.
over to Lander.
And we're going to get a free ball.
And, yep, back and forth free balls. Tight set. And Mullering was there to get the block up, but that is out.
Just as everything was going great for us, we cannot get a break. 6 in a row, Caroline. Got to get a stop. Make it 7. We have no more timeouts. Again, those 6 players in the Georgia College jerseys have to get this figured out.
Good recovery by Bokniak on a tight set. Ritz with a cross shot, and that falls.
Ritz is good. She's had a good night. Good left-handed swing. That's 8 in a row. Not looking good for Georgia College at this point. Play to the whistle. There you go. Good job, Georgia College.
Attack by Ritz. Good follow there by Mullering. Attack by Overly on the back row. Good up by Cohen. Set to Bokniak. Another up on Georgia College to keep this alive. Good back row attack by Overly. Bellamy with a attack. Bokniak with a cross shot. Ritz with a tip. And that is a carry from Sarah Mangan in the middle.
9 in a row, Caroline. We just cannot stop the bleeding. Cannot stop it.
Pass by Cohen. Nice pickup by Ross. And Bellamy hits into the net. Georgia College stays alive.
Staying alive. We got a lot of fight in us. See if we can't get a run here. We basically have to go on our own 9-point run here. 13-5. Lander over Georgia College here in set 5.
Ritz with a cross shot. Good dig by Emily Long. Emily Crowell with a cross shot, and that's a kill for Emily Crowell.
13-6. Got to get him back one at a time.
Long with the serve. Ross with the pass. Bellamy with a cross shot. Good dig by Cohen. Crow with a roll shot. Recovered her own attack. And that is blocked out. Good attack by Botniak on the outside.
2 in a row. Libby, I'm sure, with another double-digit kill night, I believe. I don't know how many she's got. I think she had 10 coming into this set, I think. Could be right.
Oh, yeah. She had 14, actually.
Good deep serve right there. Going to give us a roll shot here.
Take by Cohen. Tip by Botniak. Good up by Mollering. Attack by Crow. And Lander was in the net.
That's 3 in a row by Georgia College. As we try to make a run of our own.
Emily Long still serving for GC. Pass by Ross.
Good
set to Bellamy. And that sails out.
4 in a row.
4 in a row. Lander's going to take a timeout here. Georgia College is now within 4. We got some Peach Belt updates coming for you.
Augusta does beat Aiken in 3. Always a good match. So,
well, that puts Augusta is now 7-4. So if Lander loses tonight, that puts Augusta maybe tied in second now.
Yeah. So those two are neck and neck in the region standings as well, 6 and 7. And Bobcats just got 4 in a row, Caroline. We need 4 more in a row to keep this thing going, though.
Yep, and, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So Lander has done well coming out of the timeouts tonight. That's really been a trend of theirs.
Yeah, I just need to get a good serve in and let Lander make the mistakes right now and put the ball away on our attacks.
(13-9) Lander, Georgia College serving. Set number 5.
Pass by Ross. Set to Ritz. Blocked by Bobcats. Set to Bellamy. Another block, and Sarah Mangan puts it down.
5 in a row, and all the momentum back with us.
Mangan really strong there on the front row.
13-10 Lander. Georgia College serving.
Pass by Bellamy. Tip by Bellamy, covered by Crow. Back row attack by Ross. And Crow was there, already past the line though. All right, Lander is 14-10, seeking match point here.
Lander serving for the match, McManus.
And Libby Botniak with a kill to keep Bobcats alive. Sarah Stewart subbing in on the front row. Libby Botniak back to serve. Still match point for Lander. Served by Botniak. A dig by Botniak. Roll tip by Crow. And that is a block from Sarah Stewart and Sarah Mangan on the right side.
14-12. My goodness, Caroline.
Great set 5. Didn't start out too well there, but Georgia College is within 2 now.
We'll be back in about a minute here on the Bobcat Broadcast Network.
Roll tip by Crow. And that is a block from Sarah Stewart and Sarah May.
All right, 14-12. Set number 5, Georgia College and Lander. Lander with a 14-12 lead. Libby Bokniak serving. This has been an outstanding match. Bobcats have to score to continue.
Ball's in good hands. Libby Bokniak. Good float serve to Bellamy. Set to Ritz. And what a kill by Ritz on the right side as Lander takes set 5 and takes the match. Quite a hard-fought battle from both teams today, but Lander does come up on top. But tomorrow, senior day. Senior day for Emily Crowell, senior day for Nicole Cohen. Nicole Cohen's been here for 4 seasons, and Emily Crowell is a transfer, been here for 3. Please tune in at 2. It's going to be a great matchup between USC Aiken and your Georgia College Bobcats.
Yeah, we just had a tough time there. That was a 9-0 run, Caroline, to go from 4-4 to 13-9. And tough run there. Coach Crumdick's going to come by. We're going to get a few words from her as she gathers herself and okay, we're going to turn around and face the cameras, and in the meantime, I'm going to get a stat sheet here from Al Weston, and we'll read some numbers to you in a minute. And Coach, you may want to look at those as we come to our camera here. Coach, first of all, thanks for joining. It's always tough to join after a loss, but just an outstanding match.
Yeah.
Let's go to the 5th set. 4-all, then they go on a 9-0 run, and that hurt us, but I'm really proud of the way we came back. We never quit.
Yeah, we didn't quit. We definitely did not. I mean, that's the thing. This team is not quitters, so.
I'm just looking at our line here. How about Emily Crowell with 22 kills?
Yeah, that's
monster
a
night.
Senior right there.
Yeah, monster night, and hit 353. Libby with 16, and overall, one of the. Just a fantastic match. I know we came out on the wrong end here, but set 4 goes extra points.
Right.
Talk about your team as you head into tomorrow, into senior day, and let's just quickly talk about Emily and Nicole.
Yeah, they are. I wish you wouldn't have led with that.
Okay.
Because that's a tough one right now.
Go get emotional.
But,
all right.
You know, this team is fighters, and it's Nicole and Crow have put that into their brains, and they both have very different leadership styles, but everyone responds well to both of them, and so that has been a big thing. And you know, they both said all week they've been talking about this and how they don't want it to be over, and they want to just go out on a high note and keep working. So I'm really proud of them, and I'm really proud of the way that their teammates are responding to all that, and through, I mean, this has been a rocky season, and we've kept our heads up, and but it is difficult sometimes to do that. So, but they have stuck together, and they really do love each other, and it's because that's what people say, oh, you're having a bad season, they must not like each other, and that's the exact opposite.
Well, I know again our season not coming off of back-to-back NCAA tournaments, not what any of us anticipated. But I like the team, and you like coaching this team.
I do.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, and I was talking about Nicole earlier. Nicole has had a wonderful career. She progressed every year, and I'm really excited to see the way she's playing, and a good night for Crow to finish up tonight.
Woo.
So
that's a senior night for sure.
But Coach, a great effort. I mean, I really like their effort. We had great energy here tonight.
Yeah, I like their effort a lot. Yeah.
So for Coach Crumdick, we'll see you tomorrow for our final game here at Centennial Center of the Year. Thanks for joining us on the Bobcat Broadcast Network. See you next time.